The late afternoon sun streamed through the bakery window, setting the flour-dusted counter in a warm glow. Jasmine hummed along to the radio, kneading dough with practiced hands. Her lavender-scented soaps were stacked neatly beside the till, each wrapped with a twine bough. The bell above the door chimed, and she looked up to see a woman enter. Her name was Luna. She'd come into the shop a few times before, drawn in by the aroma of fresh bread and the promise of sweet treats. But today, there was a new sweetness in the air, a hint of Jasmine's hopeful anticipation. Luna made her way to the counter, her gaze lingering on the rows of cupcakes and cookies. "Just the chocolate chip cookie," Luna said with a smile, reaching for her wallet. Jasmine's heart did a little flip-flop. "Actually, why don't you try one of these?" she asked, placing a snickerdoodle cookie on the counter. "It's our new recipe. You can tell us what you think." Luna tilted her head, surprised, her eyes sparkling with amusement. "Well, that sounds nice, but I really only came for the chocolate chip." She paused, meeting Jasmine's gaze. "Unless," she added with a playful grin, "you want me to stay a while longer." Jasmine blushed, suddenly aware of how intently she'd been watching Luna. "Oh, sure," she stammered, realizing how that must have looked. "Stay as long as you like." Luna paid for the cookie and found a table by the window. Jasmine watched her, a warmth spreading through her chest. As Luna bit into the cookie, Jasmine took a deep breath, trying to calm the unexpected flutter in her stomach. Baking had always brought her comfort. The rhythm of it, the way the dough yielded to her touch, the anticipation of the oven's warmth enveloping the kitchen. But lately, the shop had taken on a new feeling. There was a spark in the air, a silent hum of anticipation that echoed the quickening of her pulse every time the bell above the door chimed. She found herself daydreaming about Luna, wondering about the stories etched into her laugh lines and the dreams held in her thoughtful gaze. The afternoon slipped by, filled with stolen glances and shy smiles. The radio played softly in the background as Luna savored each bite of her cookie, occasionally dipping her head to hide a smile. Each time their eyes met, a blush warmed Jasmine's cheeks. She busied herself behind the counter, pulling out a lavender soap and tying a new bow on its wrapping, all the while acutely aware of Luna's presence. When the cookie was gone, Luna rose to leave. Jasmine's heart sank. She wanted the afternoon to stretch on, to fill the space between them with more laughter and shared moments. Luna lingered by the counter, her fingers tracing the glass display. "I should probably go," she said, her voice tinged with regret. Before Jasmine could reply, Luna turned, her eyes shining with a sudden resolve. "Wait here," she said, disappearing into the back of the shop. Confused, Jasmine watched as Luna emerged holding two mugs. One held a steaming latte, the other a soothing cup of tea. "I know it's not much," Luna said, a sheepish grin on her face, "but I thought maybe we could share this." She extended the tea towards Jasmine, her fingers brushing against Jasmine's. The warmth of the touch sent a delightful shiver down Jasmine's spine. "I'd like that very much," she whispered, her heart swelling with gratitude and something else, something akin to hope. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the room, they sat in comfortable silence, sipping their drinks. Outside, the wind picked up, rustling the leaves in a gentle breeze. Inside the bakery, surrounded by the comforting aroma of baking bread and the sweet promise of shared dreams, Jasmine felt a warmth bloom within her, nurtured by the soft glow of the setting sun and the quiet strength of a woman who found her way into her heart.